Hello everyone, this is Daddyphatsnaps, and today we got a new Daddyphatsnaps reaction. It is a one-piece rap about Whitebeard called The Goat. And it looks like there's a bunch of people on here. We've got McGuire on background chorus. We've got Fable with a quote-unquote clutch BG synth in the second pre-chorus. Obviously, musicality's listed on here. Hideki's doing the video. Third PHP is doing the thumbnail, as per usual for DPS song. Link will be in the description below if you want to listen to this without my commentary, because I will be pausing and talking about it. I know that I don't know anything about One Piece. I do not expect to catch everything. I am here for the music, because the music is what's important. So without further ado, let's click on this and get the ball rolling. Bump this loud.
Damn, how did we get here? When staring down the barrel where the air around you gets clear. Fog lifted, should have seen it coming. Cause with you, it was all business. Calm with it. Tried to show you right, though you was conflicted. Dog in him. Even though the dog a little off in him. Never thought the dog that I raised would be off in him. Tried to give you peace, but the peace you went off with it. All for the what? For the peace? What an offering. Tried to give a piece of my mind, I would talk to them like they were my sons, not a piece, they were all of them. All of you my sons, when I feast, you get all of it. Even with the beast, when we eat, it is all of them. I don't give a fuck about the fleets. If I wanted them, I wouldn't have to ask. I would speak and they'd offer them. If I had the chance to run it back, would I? You never need the chance if you living like you could die. You think I give a fuck? I'm just trying to grab the pedestal to put my people up. I'm just trying to grab the pedestal to keep us out the mud. Anyone who grabs the pedestal from me, you get it touched. Like the fingers, then I like the fingers, then you dust. Then you stand on solid ground and reaching deep into the crust. And I can end it all, believe me, if I see it as a must. Put a cleaver in, I'm turning all your leaders into mush. Been in the cut, but I've been cleaning off the rest.
First things first, visuals, fantastic. Hideki did a great job of like really mixing things up between the anime, the manga, and like the different types of stylization that he's got with all of the things floating around. It was brilliant, brilliant. I love it. I don't know anything about Whitebeard, but he sounds like a pretty interesting and fun character. He sounds like a very good character, and not just like morally, but he sounds like a character that truly has a decent amount of story behind him that I could potentially get behind. It's a pity that I would have to probably go through 800 or so episodes to get to him. I don't know when he shows up in One Piece, but knowing how long One Piece is, it could be a while. But for those who have actually seen Whitebeard appear, it sounds like he is like one of those characters that once he shows up, everybody knows his name and everybody has something to say about it. Whether it be positive or negative, I suppose, depends on the character. But like, I like that. I like that. And DPS is really encompassing this. This is perfect. I don't even need to know what Whitebeard is. DPS has just spelled it out for me right now. And so thank you for that, because that means that I'm going to be able to understand the rest of this song and the motivations of this character and everything that DPS is talking about perfectly. The instrumental is also very, very subtle. Like, this is one of the, and I get it, it's not DPS's instrumental, it's musicalities, but I don't think I've heard a song that's been this smooth before on a DPS track in a while. And when I say that, I mean, like, it just, I'm going to unpause it, and I'm hoping that I can describe what I'm talking about, because it just feels like it's just flowing. I guess that's the best way to put it. If anything, this actually kind of reminds me of his Zoro track, actually. Three Blades. Or Triple Threat. Triple Threat has a similar beat to this, in that it just keeps flowing and is it doesn't really have any hiccups or speed bumps in the thing. It just, everything just keeps chugging along and moving from beginning to end. It's really difficult to describe. I don't know how to describe it. I'm fucking this up. I'm gonna listen.
I don't gotta, I just wanted you to know.
but just listen to the instrumental.
Got it on me, I just wanted you to know. I don't need to pull the trigger, I just wanted it to show. Yo, ho, you ain't fucking with a young code, no. And I just wanted you to know. I don't need to rule the world, but I could do it if I chose. You a bitch and it shows. I just wanted you to
But you see, I hope you can understand what I mean with like that little like low synth in the background that's just like allowing the beat to continue on. I don't know. To me, that just feels very smooth, very flowy. It just seems like the song is just continuing on in its destination, almost like it's sailing across the synth. I guess is the best way I can describe it, which is perfect for a pirate song. But anyway, that's the best way I can try and describe it. I don't know if I'm coming across clearly. I probably am not, but I tried. I'm hoping that as the song continues, you guys can probably pick up on what I'm trying to say, but that's what I'm feeling. That's how I'm like interpreting this.
Wanted you to know, I know that. I just wanted you to know, I know that. I'm who you wanna be, but you could never be. Even in your dreams, come and find me on the high seas, rolling with the team. Nowhere to metro, I'm a unit.
I think that was a callback to his Luffy track.
That's a unit. You a bitch, that's what you is. Small circle, we hula hoop. Small circle, my shooters group them. Leave small circles all through you through. Land a small circle on your medulla. Gold on your head, and I ain't talking crown and pirate king. Don't fuck with the distractors out at sea. I let the sirens sing. Coming at my sons have given choice. I choose the violent thing, and you don't wanna know about the trimmers, daddy. What you bring? Come with the team, shiny world, but they loving the bling. Pesos, boy, they come for the cling. Get undertook when they run in the ring. Clink sound when they run in the ring. It slid out when they run in the ring. No break, they get done in the blink. It get ringed out when they run in the mink. Bitch made, you ain't coming at me. Click bait, so you come with the link. Bitch made, you be mine with me with your bitch mates out here dumping the sink. Bitch made, you the major band. You don't wanna lay your head. You don't wanna pay your debt. All you wanna do is take and stand. Come out with the bad chest. I don't wear vests at your caliber. I could care less. Running circles round all you square pegs. I just snatch wigs. Not a
DPS is talking.
That's an ang bar. When I swing hard, that's an air bend. So I snatch wigs with the do-rag. Keep the waves right so I sail fresh. Vying for the treasure, that's a young man's game. Wanna be the pirate king, boy, that's a dumbass aim. Only thing I needed was my sons, that's crazy. Ironic that a son went and dug my grave. I don't gotta, I just wanted you to know. I'm a problem, I just wanted you to know. Got it on me, I just wanted you to know. I don't need to pull the trigger, I just wanted it to show. Yo, ho, you ain't fucking with a young code, no. And I just wanted you to know. I don't need to rule the world, but I could do it if I chose. You a bitch and it shows. I just wanted you to know. I know that. I just wanted you to know. I know that. You ain't fooling me, bitch. I rule the seas. If you get the spewing air, I'ma shoot the breeze. I just wanted you to know. I know that. I just wanted you to know. I know that. I'm who you wanna be, but you could never be. Even in your dreams, come and find me on the high seas, rolling with the team.
This is easily probably my favorite One Piece song that DPS has done, hands down. There's two things that I want to say about it. The first is that it's got me thinking about a particular story in the video game that I've talked about in previous reactions. Got me thinking about a particular story that I've been wanting to tell. So I might need to add that to my my personal playlist that has a bunch of songs, mostly Divide music, that I'm using as inspiration for the story, because that something about this song, it's especially in the second half, is resonating with me for a particular story arc I want to tell. The second thing I want to say is that I kind of missed songs like this from DPS. Like, don't get me wrong. A lot of the songs that he's been releasing, such as Split and he did a Gut song recently. Yeah, it's right there. Like a lot of the more recent songs that he has been coming out with have been astronomical in their quality, in their, you know, direction, in their construction, and in their execution. But this song just feels simpler. And it, again, reminds me of It reminds me of his Luffy song, and it reminds me of his Zoro song, in that, like, it just flowed from beginning to end. Everything felt smooth. Everything felt connected. Everything had a place. And because of all of that, it was not overly complicated. It was very simple. Like, there are obviously sections in all of those songs where, like, DPS ramps things up in his vocal delivery, but for the most part, those songs are pretty tame. They're pretty calm. They have a point, and they make that point, and then they emphasize why that point matters. And it's been a little bit since we've heard a song like that from DPS. And I'm actually very grateful that he decided to do something like this for this, because I don't know, some of those songs have been my personal favorites to listen to. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling. After finishing that song, I genuinely feel like this is going to be one of those songs that I'll be listening to continuously, just because it's easy to listen to, even if it doesn't actually end up influencing or inspiring me in any way, shape, or form. It's just a good song to listen to, and I love it. But anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for joining me. This is Argyle12, and I shall see you in the next video.